What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Marvel Superhero Standard video. I feel like it's been a second since I've posted a video on the highest win rate deck list in best of 3 right now. So today we're going to have a look at exactly that, the highest win rate deck list from the last 7 days on the best of 3 arena ladder. And we can find that data using untapped.gg. As you can see, I've gone here July 5th till now, best of 3, bronze to mythic. And at the very top, with a 67.6% win rate over 100 matches, we have Jeskai Artifacts. I do filter on 100 matches to get a more accurate representation as well. We see Mono Green Landfall in the mix, we see Zed Prowess in the mix, we see Celestia Robroid in the mix. But yes, Jeskai Artifacts takes the crown. It's been a pretty long time since I've played a synthesizer deck list. So let's have a look at what the deck list looks like and how it plays in the meta. Alright, so Jeskai Artifacts or Jeskai Synthesizer is a deck list that revolves around Simulacrum Synthesizer, a 3-mana artifact. When this artifact enters Scry 2, whenever another artifact you control with mana value 3 or greater enters, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. With this token gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Now, the list here is that highest win rate deck list. The only thing I've done is add an Iron Man armor into the main over an Authority of the Consoles, which is still on the sideboard, because I think Iron Man armor is fantastic payoff for having a ton of artifacts on the battlefield. The 3-mana equipment, attach to target creature you control when it enters. Equipped creature gets +2/+1, has flying. And the most important part, for 2 mana, if this equipment isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 construct hero artifact creature token with flying. This creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control until the end of turn. Now, Synthesizer is absolute best friends with the Repurposing Bay. This is a 3-mana artifact, so you get the trigger. For 2 and a tap, you can sacrifice another artifact. Search your library for an artifact card with mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrifice artifact's mana value. Put the card onto the battlefield, then shuffle, activate only as a sorcery. So this card really adds consistency into the deck list because you can sacrifice any of these 2-mana artifacts to get yourself to the Synthesizer. So you're running both Clay-Fired Bricks and Cryogen Relic in here. Clay-Fired Bricks is a 2-mana artifact with an ETB where you search your library for a basic Plains card. The crafting with an artifact also isn't entirely insignificant. Could be another win con as well if your synthesizers are getting destroyed. So keep that in mind if your synthesizer is being shut down. That's also why we're running the Iron Man armor in here, just so that we have backup win conditions if something happens to this card, like an Ancient Vendetta, for instance. You can also have copies of Cryogen Relic, 2-mana artifact. When the end leaves the battlefield, you get to draw a card. You can also sack it to put a stun counter on it to 1 target tapped creature for 2 mana. Yeah, the greatest thing about those cards is that they make really good fuel for the Repurposing Bay. You also have 4 copies of Pinnacle Starcage. This card being a 4-off in his deck list has to have something to do with this deck having such a high win rate. Pinnacle Starcage is very well positioned against any creature deck list, 3-mana artifacts, but it enters exile artifacts and creatures mana value 2 or less until this artifact leaves the battlefield. So Otters, Badgermal players are all going to have a really bad time against the Pinnacle Starcage. But there's also other great pieces of removal in here, like Perilous Snare, 3-mana artifact, and it enters exile target non-permanent opponent controls until this artifact leaves the battlefield. Now, another important piece of the puzzle is 4 copies of United Battlefront. This is a 4-mana sorcery where you look at the top 7 cards of your library and put up to 2 non-creature non-net permanent cards mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. The rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. This card can be an absolute bomb in this deck list. Now, we also have a Spicy Fire Crystal in this deck, a 4-mana artifact. Red spells you cast with 1 less to cast. That does not matter. The only thing we care about is the fact that this is an artifact that also gives creatures we control haste. So you could sacrifice a 3-mana artifact, the Repurposing Bay, to tutor up the Fire Crystal and all of a sudden make all your synthesizer tokens have haste, which most often it allows you to attack for lethal. However, there's no red mana in this deck list, so it's really a card that needs to be tutored up, and if it's stuck in your end, then you just are out of luck, I guess. And with that, we have a really great Jeskai Artifact deck list, more like blue-white artifacts, I guess, because you're never really casting the red card. But it's really insane to see Synthesizer back at the top of the meta game when I really thought it was going to be a Badger deck or Jeskai Control or something like that. So let's dive into the gameplay and see how this deck list plays. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, we got a 1-lander here. Nar. Now we have all the lands. Or I'll just pitch that one because I'm gonna get more anyway. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty tough to... I don't need that. I think it's pretty tough to brew a deck list from scratch that has true, actual, will be a tier 1 deck in the meta. What the hell was that? I don't know. But I also feel like there's something to... I don't know. People also not feeling the urge to innovate anymore because the standard meta feels pretty solved. So I do think there's still flexibility and possibility within the format. I think there are a lot of very powerful standard decks that people just have not discovered yet. This is going to be interesting. Maybe just another Clay-Fired Bricks. Alright. Mono green Stompy? Who the hell is that? Because there's a lesson card in your graveyard to gain 2 life. What the helly? There's a lesson card in your graveyard. I'd rather try and like look for a repurposing bay, I guess. Diamond 4, yeah. Rip Noodle, like this evil matchmaker. The butt ugly Marvel. I actually think that this simulacrum synthesizer art has so much aura. It's insane. Whenever an opponent casts a blue or black spell, put a 1/1 counter on it. What the fuck? This thing exists? Wow. Dude, I'm shocked right now. What the fuck? Foundation staple? Welcome to like day 600 of me finding a card in Foundations that I had no clue was in there, like every time. How the hell is it possible? Somehow it is. They just make shit up. Yeah. They just shove random cards into Foundations every day and like, no, that's been there. No. You got it wrong. That's crazy. I'm just gonna let that go through. We're fine. I could just hit him with the Perilous Snare, get rid of that. Let me see what this Cryogen Relic gets me first. Alright. Obviously want to make more synthesizer thingies, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and grab that one. And then we're just gonna do our evil synthesizer shenanigans, I guess. Okay. There was some Foundations in Marvel only midweek magic. I found so many cards I didn't know from Foundations through that. Yeah, I should look into that for sure, because oh, he's so cute. Earth King with the bear. Adorable. Well, I mean, if you do that, you do snatch up the bear, but the issue is, of course, that, like, you didn't also snatch up your construct, so that's kind of awkward. Kind of not where we want to be at. I don't know. I don't want to snatch up the bear. I feel kind of sad about it, but it's got lifelink on it, though. I can obviously get rid of the collar, too. Pressure them that way, I guess. You know what? I don't even mind that. I think we just pressured him out like this anyway. I don't think the opponent's gonna put up much of a fight. I mean, no disrespect to Noodle, who's dedicated to the mono green lifestyle, even has the Hulk avatar and shit. You are a legend. I'm sorry Matchmaker has put you in this unfortunate position. Like, that's kind of evil. Predator Ooze. Whenever a creature is dealt damage by this creature, this turn dice, but it won't count on. Jesus Christ. Foundations. What in the helly? Shout out to Noodle, my mono green brother. Nah, it's true, it's true. Shout out to Noodle. Foundation's mono green. Yeah. Noodle, I am so sorry. That's so fucked up. Like, why would Arena Matchmaker do that to Noodle? I don't know. Rip to a real one. Anyway, they're mono green, so we'll add some Day of Judgments into the mix. Maybe in a Stelly, I assume they'll have some artifact destruction if their deck is built right. I mean, Boomerang Basics isn't too bad. Pinnacle Starcade is gonna get some value, I'm sure. Even though they have a lot of 3-drops, or like bigger, I guess. Like how he mentioned a Hulk Avatar 2 to show their strong devotion to green. Yeah, like they are dedicated, and we love that, you know. Maybe the Boomerang is alright to take out, I guess. That's just so fucking evil. Wow. I'm not sure if it's, like, ethical to keep this. I don't know. I mean, if I hit my land drops, it'd be great, of course, but we do have 2 lands, so it could be a little weird, but Maybe I'll try it. The Day of Judgment. Nah, it's true. Like, jeez. Okay, they're playing Llanowar Elves. W Noodle. I also like their pet. Wait, they may actually be besties. They even have the fucking arena guy, the... Whenever a creature dealt damage by this creature this turn dies, put a 1/1 counter on it. It's such a weird wording. What's the one that plays the Exile God? Ketramose? There goes the Predator Ooze. Yo, what's up, Germany? Yeah, I may build a deck around it today. I have some fun brew ideas, so we'll see how it goes. Oh my god, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? How do we hit 4 copies of Day of Judgment? What the fuck kind of evil, like... No, that's just rude. I guess we will be wiping the board, but Noodle is working with indestructible Predator Oozes, so I don't know. Noodle may be able to come out on top. Oh shit, dude. This is tough. This is tough. This is tough. If I don't hit my land drop, there's not much I can do about it. I'm feeling very judgmental. They got an indestructible ooze. Like, the Noodle actually has the perfect answer here. I mean... I actually wonder if I'm supposed to erode my own Iron Man armor. I probably am. I don't love doing it, but I also need to do something to get out of this shit position I'm in, like... Which is awkward as hell, but... You're rooting for Noodle, I get it. I get it, Noodle has 1,000 bitches for playing this mono green list. We can do that, and then erode our own Iron Man armor. Such a sad play, but it is what it is. I gotta make it to these Day of Judgment somehow, right? Probably Day of Judgment first. Gotta do what you gotta do. My god. What a match. Yeah. Holy shit, what is that? True Ancestry? Noodle likes 2 things, Foundations and Avatar. Gotta respect it. This might be the first, yeah, history's first Predator Ooze win. Well, I guess I gotta try United Battlefront here, like... So we'll go Synthesizer Repurposing Bay, I think, because then I can guarantee the exile removal at least with the Cryo Relic. Seems reasonable enough. Sorry, Noodle. They know what they're about. Yeah, they don't play. They don't play. W. Good card. Also really fire in combination with Predator Ooze. Holy shit. Bruiserback Predator Ooze is kind of cool. Dude, I'm at fucking... If Noodle has like... Oh, I'm at 2 life. Oh, damn. There's got to be like protection or something, but anything smells like hexproof. It sure does. It sure does. I'm still gonna go for it though. Snakeskin or something? Yeah. I'm in such a, like, a weird position right now because for the first time in my life, well, one of the first times in my life, I'm actually rooting for my opponent to beat me. I'll obviously still try to win, but like, oh man. Noodle, I was hoping you had it, for real. Well, they're 38 life too. Oh shit. Putting up a fight, broken wings. Putting up a fight. Another synthesizer, maybe? 3 mana for that, yeah. That's a lot of repurposing phase. I don't mind, though. Ellie. Well, I guess I'll Perilous Snare the Predator Ooze again. Sorry. Sorry to be a hater. Guess you could have also worked towards like the fire magic, I guess, or fire crystal. I'll do it next turn, I guess. I need to sack a 3-drop for the fire crystal, so I have the other repurposing bay on top. They got close. They got fucking close as hell. W Noodle. They got so close. Suddenly they make it unblockable. Not for real. I mean, this is still a good attack here, right? Like, I'm forced to block it with a 9/9. No way, trample. Oh my god, Noodle the goats. Noodle the goats. Whoa. Oh shit. Yo. The goats. That's crazy. No way. Noodle with the Death Touch trample? Sheesh. Love to see it. Alright. I mean, 2 planes. Let's do something a little bit better. No way to 1 letter. Noodle's getting away with it. Sheesh. Alright, mull the 5. That gives Noodle a chance, you know? Mull the 5's tough. Clay-fired bricks. Alright. Let the match begin. It feels like Cabo Verde versus Argentina match. Please. We got vibes. Mori Vault. I feel like I can be a little bit greedier on this Stark Age. Start off with a synthesizer. Existing to loot the back starts your library, access the number of artifacts you control, and the rest of the bottom of your library in random order. Right. Got a cryo relic here. I feel like you're holding up like maybe broken wings or something. I don't know. Not a bad pool. I'm gonna try and go for a synthesizer here. See what comes out of it, I guess. I'm very like focused on value right now, so we will see. But it's dead end, right? It's gonna be broken wings. Sure is. Don't need any of those. Mull the 5 actually gives that deck a fighting chance, I think, though. We'll see what comes out. Holding on to that Dragon Sniper like their life depends on it. I would too, to be honest. That is not the card to find. Okay, our draws are like kind of shit right now. Thinking about going Synth plus Stark Age here. So block the sentries. Damn, top of our deck's not offering much here. A bit of the Norway-England game as a little 10% screen rectangle. Well, we'll be watching on the side, that's for sure. Lane, thank you for the 6 months. 6 months, yay, work me kicking my ass. Finding some time to watch. I love to hear it. Oh, what did they do? Defend the rider. Uh-oh. Noodle, you threw! Happy to see you again playing. Sorry that it works me kicking your ass. Speaking of the football, I have to grab my jersey. That was drying up in the sun. Yeah, I mean, I guess I will block it, see what comes out of that. Noodle probably gonna have another spicy combat trick here. Overprotect. Shit. Chat, I mean, these draws are actually horrendous, though. Like, oh, this is actually so bad. I mean, there's also a Sacrifice Pinnacle Star Cage into White Arsite or something. And then Day of Judgment, the Battlefield. Like, you got that going for you too. But what a mess, you guys. What a mess. What a mess. Getting a bit worried here. I don't think we've seen like massive bursts of damage from Noodle, so I don't know if they can get this to 8 power, but this feels like a Day of Judgment. And I could also fire off Iron Man armor. Okay. That puts us in a pretty good spot, at least. Sorry, Noodle. You stole one, though. They can't take that away from you. Corner turned. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I guess start off with a synthesizer here. Yeah, I guess our deck is kind of like built around Trample, Death Touch, and stuff. That's pretty cool, right? No, I don't need that. Trample, like Death Touch synergies. Okay, a whole lot of nothing again. Well, definitely didn't draw like champs on this one, but yeah, I had them in the right order, I believe, okie dokie, but it didn't work. I thought they could be in the right order, but they were correctly ordered, right? So, I like the simulacrum art. Me too, kind of gas. Yeah, exactly. I think it needs to target, whatever. Alright, and with these two cards, we say goodbye to Noodle, but you are an absolute goat. Your combat trick will go down in history. You will not be forgotten, Noodle. There we go. F Noodle. Yeah, for real. Not mad at this. It felt... that brew that they had felt like somebody that just, like, you know, had a specific amount of cards in their collection and tried to make something cool with it. And for what they had, it was honestly dope. Some sussy draws. Very sussy. Ooh, this may be mono blue, I think. From mono green to mono blue. Alright. Oh no, never mind. Wait, Roiling Dragonstorm? What the hell is that? Ugh, these draws are pissing me off. What the hell? Kona? I don't think Kona's in white. Shitty ass draws. It could be like, I think blue-white Otter combo played. Oh my god. I think it may be blue-white Otter combo. Another day, another Cryo Relic Throne. It's Otter combo. Yup. Hey Ryan, how y'all doing? I'm good, how are you? Could be protection, I don't know. I don't think they'd play that out. I'm gonna have to erode that then, because I know their whole combo relies on Valley Flood Color Living, I believe. I'm no Otter combo expert. All I know is that I tried to deck out and it played like absolute shit for me when I did, but... Yeah, I know Furdock Core was involved, yeah. And there's the Furdock Core. Holy lands. Yeah, Valley Floodcaller allows you to play like non-creature spells at instant speed, I believe. Or as though they had flash, so... Kinda cool. I could sack the Perilous Snare to get the Fire Crystal or the Auracite, I guess. An Ending Whisper. I'm a bit spooked out by what they may have, though. Wish I could have a crazy turn here, but... Low state. Probably trying to draw into the combo here, I would imagine. Not a whole lot of ways for a synthesizer deck to stop an instant speed combo, sadly, though. But we'll try. I got discard even, or boomerang basics, right? Mox Jasper. Dude, I'm absolutely hating these draws, but alright. We'll grab the Furdock Core. Well. Oh, okay. I think I also remember, like, when I played that deck list, I could not combo off for the life of me. Like, it took forever to get there. I mean, as you can see right now, right, opponent has, like, what, 8 lands in play, and they haven't even gotten remotely close to the combo yet, so... Another Furdock Core. So it's a weird one. It takes forever, but... I may lose here. Like, look how shit my hand is. Not the best. Alright, so who cursed us? What's up, Smash? Who cursed us? Who did it? Who did it? Alright, nothing I can do. Just sit here with my 2 Day of Judgments. I'll probably get comboed out now, too. They must have infinite here. Yeah, Noodle cursed me. The Noodle curse. Valid. Anyway, just horrendous draws, chat. I'm just out of here. Can't really do much with that. I'm trying to remember, but it's giving crickets right now. Since we're flooding the fuck out anyway, so don't need that much. Probably not gonna need that one anytime soon. Make up one of the cryo relics, I guess. Star Cage. Does authority stop anything? I mean, it prevents them from like tapping their otters, right, on their turn or whatever. Do they not also combo off its Storm Chaser's talent, or did I forget that? Maybe I'm wrong. I truly just don't really remember the combo, honestly. I just don't really remember. Just gonna run it. These would just give us some survivability, but I forgot. I forgot. Still untap him the first time. I guess so. Noodle fell, but it was okay. They put up a great fight. I guess we'll allow it. This is gonna be weird though, because I gotta respect the fertile core more so than anything, right? Yeah. Guess it's back up. I guess that does guarantee a land, so I'm okay with keeping that on top then. All of it's stuff that was already in play. We'll find out, I'm sure. Jesus. Chilling man out of nowhere, huh? Grab this first then. I was prepared in case they had the Furdock core. Just want to homebrew. Nah, this is just like the best deck in best of 3 right now. So we're just gonna like play it for a little bit before we get into our own brews. Yeah, whatever they're playing seems a lot more refined than it was like happening at the what was it, like a regional championship or something that this thing got played at a little bit, so. This is probably Valley Floodcaller, I would imagine, which we will then counter. Okay. We came here to fight. And we're gonna have to delete that. Sorcery Speed Valley Floodcaller. Interesting. What, bounce off something? I don't know about that, but... I guess maybe I'll just try to pick up the Valley Floodcaller here, because then at least it gets rid of a blocker, right? So this has to be Boomerang. Oh. We're trying to get there. We found it. Okay. I have no idea if they can combo off from this point. Probably, maybe. I don't know. We'll see, y'all. I guess if they don't brick, like, I just have no idea what they're looking for, honestly. We're just gonna have to sit here and vibe. That is just odd. Right. Or... So is this a win with Anchorage or something? Is that how it works? You still need an untapped source for Anchorage. So Anchorage solos here. Unless they brick. No, I guess they're doing it. I don't know, I think we tried our best. Synthesizer just isn't really known for instant speed removal. Just shit matchup again. As long as they can draw more cards, they can win. Right. Last day brick. I mean, we had already played a No More Lies before that, Ryan, so I guess they were kind of like scared by that. It's not like too sus. My sus radar isn't going off. Pinnacle Star Cage. Oh. Well, there goes your land, I guess. I don't know, was that what they were meant to do or whatever? I don't know. I feel like just holding on to No More Lies, to be honest. Like, I don't know what you're up to, but... I guess they bricked. The Vision. Is that a new win con for them or something? I'm just gonna counter it. I guess just United Battlefront and see what comes out of that. Should be fine, right? Yeah, I guess I could also do Synthesizer again. Sacrifice Synthesizer for Fire Crystal? Like, does that... also just win, right? I believe so. Yeah, I have to look at what the Fire Crystal did for a second. It's fine. We have to sacrifice any of the 3 drops, I guess. Just get rid of one of the synthesizers too, right? Because I don't want to give them back the Furdock Core in case they got some bullshit. I don't know. Alright. Anything else we can do against our stuff? Not really. I mean, I wonder if Boomerang Basics slows them down enough to try. Do they care at all about spring-loaded Saw Blades? I feel like it hits nothing. Maybe better off with Boomerang to slow them down, I guess. A little bit. Yeah, if you draw Fire Crystal, you cry. Yeah, maybe Authority is just a dead card also, I guess. It's just weird. I mean, I have not a known combo that I have seen on paper maybe once, but try that out. We got some of the Perilous Snares. Could be vibey. thing is always like the land that doesn't even look like it's a land. Playing authority against me? Oh. I guess it prevents me from fire crystalling them out, but I don't need that to win though. Yo, Hagwitch, what's up? Just gonna get rid of like all of their little combo pieces. As long as we keep the cores in check and the Otter in check, I think we're fine, right? So we'll see how that goes. I mean, it deletes it. Good enough for me, I think. The fact that that list like unironically plays that card is crazy to me. Synthesizer. Another synthesizer. Keep that on top, I guess. I can lose here, right? So I'm just gonna give it a second. I don't mind authority, like that doesn't really bother me. I can always bounce it and then grab the fire crystal too if it ever comes down. It comes that far, I don't know. I'm just chilling. Locked in. I got that fucking bug of the noises. I don't know what makes that noise, but... really. I guess I'll fire off Pinnacle Stargate. Hey, thank you for the prime. It's giving Otter though. It's giving Otter, but there's nothing I can do about that. Like, if they hold on to it, then there's nothing I can do. Bluff a counter. Yeah. Bluffing when you're live streaming, they don't really go together hand in hand. Look on YouTube for years, hand out favorite arena creator, and love the way you explain the decks. Aw, thank you! Means a lot. Appreciate it. Beautiful top that can voice a victory. Potentially. Hit him with the flow state. I can get the Otter, so that's good. Buying him some life though, the authority, but I'm not bothered. Okay. Yeah, but we're not, that is like a desperate measure situation, right? We're definitely not in a position where it's game over if, Yo, baby sheeps, 8 months, thank you. We're absolutely not in that position right now where we need to bluff a counter or it's game over, like... 12. 07. Hopefully not for me. Low state, alright. Window here. Window. Yep. I mean, I have 12 here, 13, like 15 in attackers. Obviously, like, authority does trigger too. I'm just thinking my best bet is to boomerang the Ferdal core here. And just slow them down. I don't think there's a win on another way. We can pump these up. You could use Fomori Vault, but like, we wouldn't be able to get a synthesizer trigger. I guess you could grow these two guys. If they're at 7 each. 14, 15. Like, if they're at 7 each, then you have 14, 15, 16, 17, but the 2 life gain from the authority save them. So we'd have to find a 1-mana artifact here, because then we can also boomerang the authority and then you win, but we don't have 1-mana artifacts. So there's no win possible here. So I'm just gonna bounce the Ferdal core and try to win next turn, hold up the Normalize. I just wanted to speak through that before you guys are yapping and I'm missing lethal again. I'm not. Grab, own snare, replay spawns a creature and pumps. Yeah, but they're like, I just said a pump just a pump is not enough, right? Literally just went through the math. Right, so if I no more lies here, I think they're stuck. Because then I have to pay the 3 when they're tapped out. I mean, I guess I have a single Ferdal core, but that's not going to make them combo off, I believe. So we're going to try that. Alexis, 26. Just a baby. Thank you. 26 months. We'd have to draw a second boomerang basics to bounce the authority. Yeah, I guess that was the only line. No way. Star Caged. And a dead card. GG. Yikes. Okay, I wasn't expecting their Pinnacle Star Cage. I mean, I would have also obviously held on to my shit if I was expecting that. Yes. Gotta just ball, I think. I almost want to get back my voice of victory. The authority life gain is whatever, like... That's dangerous for them. Because I can just get Auracite now. See what happens here. What a match, Jesus Christ. I was like, oh, it's Otter combo. Oh shit, here we are fighting for our lives. Crazy work. Boomerang basics on the Ferdal core. Are they trying to combo off now? Can they even? Battle for the Ages, not for real. I mean, what's the use of them doing this at instant speed when it's not going to make them win? Just drawing cards, I guess? Trying to draw an answer. Did I not just discard their win con here, the Anchorage? When it's fidget spinning? I just wish I understood more what they're trying to do, then it would be, wouldn't have to be so nervy. Bouncing Valley Floodcaller or something? I don't know. If they bounce a Floodcaller, then I can just get rid of the Furdock Core. Okay. Aren't they just, like, wasting resources right now? Hoping I'll get bored and leave. I've been in this for too long. At this point, I'm not going anywhere. Trying to complete dailies. Their hand's getting filled up, though. Bro, please, give me a turn, man. Alright, so my best bet is to grab the Floodcaller, I would assume. Your turn, our turn, yeah. So I have to sacrifice my synthesizer to get that. Worth it, I guess. They probably have enough pieces to combo off again now, but... It was my turn the whole time. It was. So 2 Otters in exile. They have 1 in the grave, I believe. They only have 1 Otter left in the deck. I'm sure it'll find it, though. Oh, they don't! Oh shit, we came out on top. Man. I was thinking they would have at least probably drawn into, like, a Pinnacle Starcade and fully reset me again with all the drawing that they just did, but we got out of it. These have been some crazy games. GG's Fidget Spinner, yeah.